right, so the power just completely went out everywhere, like 5 seconds ago, and it's pitch dark, which is kind of cool because the street lights are off completely. I know I have a flashlight by the door. Hope I don't. It is just pitch dark. Oh, it's actually really nice. Okay. Oh. This is what it should be all the time. Oh, I'm on the shoot. Oh boy. All right, here's a flashlight. So here we go. Yeah, it is pitch dark outside. Just complete. Now all the street lights are off too. Oh, never mind. The one in front of the house is off, and the one down the street is off. But I don't think the one across. No, those are just headlights from what do you call it? Let's see here. Oh, the water is still. I was watering the plants because it's been so dry. Probably time to turn it off. I almost forgot. Yeah, there's a lot of water here. Oh, that's good. Anyways, so yeah, there's some cars in the back, but wow, it is just pitch dark. This is how it should be. It is just completely dark out here. So, well, anyways, I'm going to look up what the, what do you call it? You know, I might actually test, you know what, let's test the emergency systems that we have here. I bought that little Bluetti thing. I've tested that out a few times, but you know what, let me put it right over here. And then I store it somewhere here. Oh. So let's see here. Here we go. I store it in the ice chest to take up less space. All right, let's see here. Okay, let me take this lamp light up here, and then we can. Actually, I don't know if there's enough outlets on this because I want to hook up the internet so I can use my laptop real quick. Wow, it is so nice and quiet too. Oh, that's nice. Anyways, let's see. Let's see here. Let me see. Yes, this is this. Okay, great. You know what, let's take this whole thing out. Okay. Because then we can use an extra outlet. I only have 2 outlets here, but I have a connector thing. Let's see here. So we are, all right. Beep boop, 98%. AC input, perfect. All right, let's see. Okay. Yes. Oh, perfect. Oh, right. I don't even have to. Oh, this is great. Okay. So 4 minutes, and we are connecting to the internet. This is the setup here now. So this is the thing that's usually in the wall, and then everything's. I heard a click here. Oh, this could be on because of the battery. This is the AC. I think it's just clicking, but because that is battery powered. There we go. 16 watts. So yeah, this connects the modem, the other thing, the Wi-Fi, and then this is plugged in too. Yeah, because this is 3 on it, and I even have this free. You know what? Let's plug in something else. The light that I just brought up here, because this is a nice old. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Haha. All right. So. All right. So in 5 minutes we are. I think we're online. I don't. Let me see. Is the internet on? Let's see. Let me grab my laptop real quick. Let's see where that is. All right. Now, let's put it this way. Before I move the whole world, let me do that. So I do have underwear on, so that does help. Do I have yeah, I do. So that's pretty good. All right, let's see here. Okay. And also, it would be good to know what the time is because I kind of want to go and swim. 7:49. Okay, we have another few more minutes to spend here. Let's see because I have a electrical tape over the Wi-Fi thing so it doesn't keep flashing, and I don't want to undo that. But it looks like it's already connected. Yep, internet's back. This is why we bought this thing, so we can have internet with power outage. That's it. Well, let me check the. Let's see here. It is, we have 2 hours of power left at this. Now, if we take out this, see it says 2.1 hours. If we take the big ass bulb out, it becomes 2.2, 7 hours. Yeah, this is an old 70 watt or 60 watt bulb, right? And it's hot as hell. This one's like 11 watts, and you know what? This might be the few times where an LED bulb might actually come in handy. I'm going to sacrifice the quality of the shitty LED light in my eyeballs. Now, this is a little old IKEA lantern thing or whatever. The reason that it doesn't have a ripcord on it or whatever is that it fell off in the on position. Here. And that one's an 11 watt one, the one that's on right now. Here. I don't know what exactly this is, but it's an LED, so let's see here. So it is 7.8 hours of. Now, you know what? Let me turn this off real quick. 7.7, and it is 9.2. 24. What? That's crazy. 8. No. That's crazy. This 11 watt bullshit does all of that. That's crazy. That is insane. You know, let's see what this. So we are at 24 hours. All right, let me plug this. See, this is why we. I think I received a message from the energy company. Okay. So 24, it went down to 7 hours. That's interesting. What's the lowest wattage LED we have here? Because this is 15. This is old incandescent. Half the time they don't even put anything on here. 5.7 watts. Is that the one in there? Probably. We still have the original LEDs here. And these are tiny little appliance-sized bulbs. What does it say here? 600 lumens, 7 watt. This is more than these? That's crazy. Anyways. Let me see here. 7 hours. 23 hours. That's insane that the light bulb just does that much. It is insane. Where is it? Okay. Well, let me try to put in another bulb that's not this one. Let's see if there's a different. That's a flashlight, by the way. So this is, okay, let's put in the black label one, because that's the gray label. Let me just play around with this. This is not as bright. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot more easy on the eyes anyways. So this is 8.8 hours instead of 7, so this still uses 5 watts. So the Wi-Fi is using like basically nothing. That's insane. You know? Yeah, let's see here. Okay, so we're logged in. And let's see here. It's kind of vibrating the screen. I don't really like that. All right, let's see here. All right, so enter G, Texas. All right, so let's see how this goes here. Enter G, Texas. There we go, not now. Outage map. There's an above average number of outages here, which I'm not a fan of. Yeah, looks like, yep, look at that. This is where we are. Yeah, this whole thing over here, that's where we are. So that's a lot. Let me click on it real quick. Which one are we? This one? 2 outages. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Maybe it's this one right here. Customers affected. 2. Yeah, I think it's a little more than 2, but one customer is affected, and 2 out of 2 and 2. So yeah, there's 5 customers affected, even though it's like the whole fucking city here. It looks like this big old line over here is affected. Customers affected 4,000. Okay, well, that's pretty good. You know, and I'm not really sure what happened, but I did notice that the computer was restarted because I checked it, and when I got up, I estimated that it probably got restarted at 5 a.m. Now, usually I have updates all the time, so I don't think it was updates automatically redoing it. I think there might have been a power outage, but I didn't see the oven and the microwave lights were not, or the clock was not changed, so I don't know what happened. But anyways, this is pretty cool. You know, let's see here. It is 8.8 hours, 95%. All right. So yeah, this is basically the whole reason I bought this is the internet is fiber optic. So because it's fiber optic, the power outages don't affect it, but you still need a little bit of power for it to be on. So this is interesting. Not that you can use the lights too much. Again, let me check this again. This is the gray one that you can barely read, but there's a black, oh, there's only one black one. Okay, well, this one's a little bit less, right? But the irony, of course, is they don't really sell low wattage equivalent LEDs. So for purposes like this, you can buy like a 1 watt LED. Like I don't think they sell those because they still sell 40 watt incandescents, right? And then it's 60 watt equivalent in these things, and they're already like 5-6 watts. It's like, is there a 1 watt one that, no. Well, actually, hold on. For lanterns, I know that's 11 watts. They did sell 1 watt for those, but in terms of like bigger, no. So, and I think that's all we have here. Yeah, there's still some super old incandescents here. These are the same ones. And then these ones, shockingly, excuse me, these ones are actually not that much better. $7 watt. So I'm not sure what that is, but it's good for us now. It's less bright than these ones that originally were in. So anyways, I think that's it. I guess since we're here, we might as well test the charging thing here. How much is this on? This is at 92%. So that's the other thing, is then you're playing on the laptop, then that's right. It's easier to recharge a phone, but let me just plug, I'll turn the light off, of course, but let's see. I think it goes in here. Let's do a test of the charging. Now, I do have a solar panel, although at night it doesn't work, but you can charge it during the day if there's, oh boy. So we are turning the light off. Okay, so back, well, we can turn this on actually. Well, hold on, let me test the, take this up here, and let's do, so this is 2.3 hours, so that's interesting. So even with this thing charging the computer, you know, let's see here. Yeah, even this with the charging in, it's still, okay, plugged in. Does it tell me how fast it's going, or no, just whatever. Okay, well, that's good to know. Now let me see, so it's plugged in. Let's do the 2.7, 2.6. Let's pull the lights up here, and it is now 2.2, 2.4. Well, it also might be that it's not charging the laptop that much because it's near capacity anyways, but you know, let's pull this out then. Why don't we? Laptop disengaged. Come on now. Oh boy. I'll just put it back in a second. I'm gonna use two hands. So it's now 2.9, 7.4. Yeah. So that makes a difference. So we don't have that much power here in terms of, you know, in terms of dealing with this nonsense. So it provides enough power that you can use a laptop real quick. You could probably charge a phone, a power bank, but yeah, we have to be very stingy with the power here. So that's basically it. I don't know anything else to say. Yeah, it's also, well, we got a few minutes to go to. Now, sometimes they also tell you when it's expected to be restored, and they always give these wild estimates of 5 hours or something, like it's a third world or something. So they're not saying any. Number of outages, 3. Customers affected, right? Customers affected 106. Customers affected 2. It's the same one. Customers affected 2. So yeah, there's one big main one. So right. So yeah, that sort of sucks, you know. But yeah, I guess that's it. I don't have much else to say. It's just we have these power outages every once in a while that seem a lot more common than back in the other place. You know, but anyways, I think that's it for now, and yeah.